not had a chance to look at many stats, but hey, most important stat that I know was that in score. That was most important. You know, what I'm proud of is this. You know, you're always happy as a coach to win, but sometimes it's how you play. You know, yesterday we got beat, but I was most disappointed because I thought we added to it. There was a lot of things that we did yesterday could help us win that game. But they took yesterday, they limit those self-inflicted turnovers today. And I thought for the most part, we controlled the flow of the game, defensively and offensively. And sometimes you talk about defensively having to change defenses to control the flow, but it's just as important offensively to control the flow. In particular, who we are right now. You know, the 7 or 8 guys we have. I couldn't have asked more for the effort. And Purdue's going to be a, you know, who knows, they could be a Final Four team. I mean, they're that good. They can shoot it. Big boy on the inside is alone. We got in foul trouble. Justin fought him constantly. He did an unbelievable job on him. Jake comes off that bench and does what Jake does. Got us going that first half and separated us. But the most important thing was this: it was a great team effort. It was great togetherness, and it was just toughness. For our team to out-rebound them, that tells you, that's the first stat you got to look at, and that's a toughness category. And today we were the toughest team. We weren't best team. We found a way to win it. But we were the toughest team for sure. And we don't have to be the best team all year long. We just have to be the best team for 40 minutes against them. But I'm awful proud of our guys, the way they fought and stayed together.
Justin, you've been here a long time. Just how big of a win is this for the program?
I mean, this is probably the biggest win of my career so far. And, you know, this team's deserving of one like that. Coach always says, you know, practice should be harder than the game. And our practice, if you come watch our practices, we'd rather play a game any day of the week than go to practice, just because, you know, when we're in practice, we get after it for 2.5 hours every day, and we go hard, you know. So this, with you know, the limited numbers, you know, I think I notice people all the time and think when we're warming up with 8 guys out there, people start counting, and they're like, you know, they look, those 8 guys, I'll go to war with those 8 guys any day of the week, because they show up every day to practice, they show up every day to weights. You know, those are good dudes in that locker room, and you know, I'll go to battle with those guys any day of the week.
Jake, just how much fun was that, you know, going out there, you know, playing the number 18 team in the nation, you know, the way you guys played to get that win?
It was a great experience. Like Justin said, I love playing with all the kids on the team, and it's just fun being able to win and play with everybody. We go out and battle every day, and we just came out and fought today, and we came out to win.
Jake, you ever sit back and look and think, like 8 months ago you were going to go play in AAI ball, and now you're playing against a top 25 team and scoring 15 points?
I'll answer that one for him. Me and Coach were sitting at the state tournament, and everybody, we were literally, me and Coach were sitting there, and we watched every game he played. You know, everybody kept coming to Coach, and people wanted to say things he couldn't do. Me and Coach were sitting there like, that dude can play. You know, and I mean, he shows it every day. You know, with his toughness, that dude can play with anybody on the court.
Well said.
Coach, what was the game plan against Haas?
You know, there's only so many ways you can game plan against him with, you know, 2 post guys. But we tried to mix it up as much as we could. We tried to not let them get a rhythm offensively. And Justin guarding different than Dwight. We had Justin fronting, tried to use that backboard as a defender, and Dwight tried to 3-quarter him. Just giving different looks. Then we changed from man to, you know, trap to zone. Just trying to keep him from getting totally comfortable. That's easier said than done. He's a big load. But I know we came into halftime. He only had 7 points. He felt like he had 27, but he only had 7. And when he's shooting some twos, remember this: they have 4 perimeter guys. 2 of them shooting 60% and plus, and the other 2 are right at 50% and plus. So we weren't going to double him. We opened the game to double him 1 time until they scored. And I think they scored first possession. We got to stop, and it ricocheted over. So it's the only time we doubled him, just to try to get in his head a little bit. And after that, we didn't double him. But you know, those guys just fought him. We try to move him around offensively, make him guard some ball screens, get into him a little bit. But he's a terrific player. I'm not so sure there's a bigger guy in the country any more difficult to guard in that paint than he is.
Just take it back to late, I think it's the last minute of the game, you had the ball and you drove right at Haas, got that late. Just take me through that play and then how big of a moment that was for you all.
I looked up at the shot clock, we had about 7 seconds left, you know, so somebody had to make a play. Went for the dribble handoff, they denied it, so I just put the ball on the floor and took it to the rack, made a play, you know. Like I said, 6 seconds, you had to make something happen there.
How much do you enjoy getting the chance to play against guys that are bigger than you? People maybe think you don't have as much of a chance, and you get to go out and kind of show what you can do.
I mean, I've been undersized my whole life at 6'7" in post. You know, guys say, oh, you know, they make fun of my wingspan and everything, but you know, just I try to outplay them, outwork them. You know, that's my goal. I try to beat them on the glass, and you just have to beat them by positioning. And that's what, you know, like Hall's, you got to give him credit. The dude is a great player, and he's big inside there, so you get head fakes and angles. The only way you can beat him.
Jake, I guess you're not too injured after falling down.
No,
I'm not so sure it was an injury on that pass he made. Wanted to be a little injured, maybe a little scared to get up. I think that's what it was.
You've been pretty complimentary of Darius. He was really good today. What did you like out there about his ball?
I just like how Darius came out and he played composed, and he showed that he's been in the big stage before, and he showed that he's a fifth-year senior. I just love how he runs our offense and gets everybody involved.
Justin, what was that rebounding edge today that you guys had? What does that say about your all's toughness as a team?
Be the hardest player on the floor, team on the floor. Coach writes it on the board before every game, and if we do that, then you know the rest it really takes care of itself. Like Coach said, you look at that stat every game, and if you take care of that stat, most of the time you're going to win a lot of games. You know, especially against a team like that who rebounds the ball really well and has that size.